what is Hamvention? Good question. So I came out to the Greene County Fairgrounds near Xenia, Ohio to attend Hamvention to see what it's all about. And it's a gathering of a wide group of eclectic people. That's humans and animals and all sorts of things that gadgeteers would enjoy. There's, of course, ham radio stuff, computer things, and then we get into things that have, you would think, nothing to do with ham radio. You can get a free massage here, and you can find lots of used stuff, from car parts to gutters for your house, and of course the food. The food is another draw because it's county fair food. So you can imagine all types of sandwiches and fries and shakes and you name it. So the Hamvention then is a gathering. It happens once a year here in Xenia, Ohio. And it draws, like I said, a wide group of people. I'm one of them. I have to fit into the crowd, you see, so I have my hat. There we go. Now I look official. To make me look real official, I even brought a radio with me. Everybody here has to have a radio or they don't get in. Well, not true. They can get in, but just about everybody does have a radio. So, Hamvention, Xenia, Ohio. Let's take a look and see what it's all about.
We're working the information booth and helping people hopefully not get lost today. It's not just where is the nearest bathroom, it's where is this vendor, what forums, and we are providing all of that information, and this is the funnest gig here, I'm telling you. We've met people from Japan, we've met people from Germany, from Israel, and some people from right here in our hometown too. That's what we're doing today.
John, can you tell me, first of all, how long has Yaesu been around?
We've been in business since 1956. We started out in a little suburb in Japan, which happens to be named Yaesu.
All right, and of course you're here at the Hamvention, so I presume you sell amateur radio. What else besides ham radio do you guys get involved with?
So the Yaesu brand, we offer 3 lines of types of radios. We offer obviously amateur radio. We also offer marine, which is under a standard Horizon brand, and then we also offer airband radios, which is under a Yaesu brand.
What part of your market do you think that the ham radio?
A significant part of it. It's hard to say because we see a lot of people that cross between the different markets, and there's a lot of aviation enthusiasts, which also are amateur radio on there, and then same thing, people that are involved in boating, marine, and stuff like that on there. Equally, they're kind of all kind of sufficient and important enough to have that equal share of the market.
And is Dayton, the Hamvention, I presume that's not the only show you go to?
No, we go through many during the year. We do Hamcation, we do Hamvention, we do Huntsville, we do CPAC, and the nice thing about actually Yaesu is we have a lot of different workers throughout the actually United States where we try to reach out to the local groups, clubs, and organizations and their little shows that they have there. As a matter of fact, 2 weeks ago, I'm from Wisconsin. I was up in northern Wisconsin there, right by Duluth, Minnesota, Superior, Wisconsin, doing a little show down there just because, hey, we're close by and we'd like to get out to many of them.
And what is your best piece of, highest selling piece of amateur radio?
Highest piece I would say right now is for our HF mobiles would be the FT891. That's a very big favorite park on the air radio. The mobiles right now I'd have to say is our new FTM 500 mobile, which is out there. A lot of people like that for VHF, UHF. The FT5 handheld is very popular for there. And then of our base radios now for HF, our FT710 is the next most popular.
me, you're here at the Hamvention. Why is the Weather Service at the Hamvention?
Yeah, so we're here at the Hamvention because the primary goal of the National Weather Service is protection of life and property. And so we have a lot of critical core partners that we are working with around the clock. And one of them is our amateur radio network. And so Amateur Radio Network, one of them is Dayton Skywarn, who's here with us today at the booth. So they play a critical role in warning operations. So of course one of the things the Weather Service does is issue those warnings in real time, tornado warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings, flash flood warnings. And with those, of course, we are reliant on gathering reports, whether that be from the public, from emergency managers, or of course from our amateur radio network. And so that's why we're here today because Amateur Radio Network is really a critical part of what we do at the Weather Service, especially when it comes to issuing those watches, warnings, and gathering reports from them.
So Revelator USA is Monday through Friday. We are a laser machines company. So we actually sell the laser machines. We bring them in-house, modify the parts, get them ready for the customer. And actually with our machines, when they get shipped out to any of the lower 48, it's going to come along with a technician. So someone's actually going to be able to come out, set that laser up for you, and be able to train you on really what's going on and get you comfortable with working with your laser machine.
Why are you at the Hamvention?
So we're at the Hamvention because actually Ray, the owner of the company, and his father Terry, they are actually big into the ham community and have had their ham licenses for quite some years now. So we really come here to the Hamvention to support the community, really bring everybody together while making some money. We are also doing the Hamvention logos on the cups, so people are going to have some memorabilia of when they leave here, they're going to be able to remember the time that they had. So all about bringing everybody together and really just making it a point to where we're getting our name out, along with, again, just bringing everybody together.
Can you tell me a little bit about what goes on with amateur radio on the International Space Station?
Sure. We operate 2 radio stations on the space station and train the astronauts how to use them. Then work with schools, educational organizations around the world to give the students a chance to learn about radio, technology, space, and then ultimately talk to an astronaut on the space station.
Okay, so if you're in Dayton, Ohio, it's possible to talk to an astronaut on the space station.
It is, yes.
And how do you do that?
Well, through ARIS, in the United States, we have proposal windows twice a year when educational groups can submit a proposal to host one of our contacts. We evaluate them, pick the best ones in terms of education, and then work with them for several months to get them set up and schedule a contact time with NASA and make it happen. We usually get a local radio club to help set up a radio station at a school or a summer camp club, wherever these kids are, and then they can see the contact actually happen.
All right, and how would somebody contact you here locally?
We have a website. It's ariss-usa.org. And all the information for getting a contact in the United States is on there, plus news about current contacts. Most of the schools like to stream their contact when they have them so people can watch other schools doing it and learn what it's all about.
everybody's gone now. The Greene County Fairgrounds, void of ham radio operators. No more crackling of the ham radios, no more food vendors, no more neat gadgets to be seen. But it will be back again next year, same place. But ham radio shows like this are held all over the country. Usually once a month you can find someone somewhere putting on a ham radio show. This one just happens to have the name of Hamvention, but there's Hamcation, there's CPAC, there's all sorts of other amateur radio shows that you can find out about. And the ARRL, which is American Radio Relay League, has on their website, and you can see that here on the below me, the actual web address, where you can go and find a ham radio show near you. So until next time, I'm out looking for another ham fest.